Hey, future CISSPs, welcome back to the CISSP Success Toolkit, Twister of the Day number 100. And I am glad we are able to cross this landmark of 100 questions, and we inspire to go through and keep giving you more and more value. So, celebrating this particular day with another question, and the question is on your screens. Feel free to pause this particular video, select the right answer, make your best judgment, and wait for my explanation. So, let's start. You are tasked with implementing a security program that focuses on continuous improvement, which maturity model emphasizes a cyclic approach to security processes improvement and is suitable for the purpose. So, every security program, whenever you set it up, management want a return on investment. They want to see last year we have spent like $10 million on this particular program. Is it really maturing or not? So, based on that, we do various maturity models as well. For example, we go through NIST maturity management. We have some other maturity programs as well, and based on this particular question is focused on. So the first option is NIST cybersecurity framework. So NIST cybersecurity framework is definitely implemented by all small, mid-sized, and big-size companies as well. You can refer to NIST special publication 853, which is a great source. Almost 800 security controls you can implement, and then you can validate yourself against those controls as well. So definitely, organization, they also go with NIST maturity model as well. And there is something called as CMMI, that is another maturity framework, and which talks about 5 different levels of your maturity. So that's a great source to see the maturity. But the question here is, which is cyclic approach to security process improvement? NIST protocol, or you can say the NIST framework, doesn't have this in a cyclic way. They don't have it arranged in a cyclic way. It is just that you have to make that particular Excel sheet, write down all the controls, and based on those particular controls, you go and do the assessment, maturity assessment on the processes, and then according to that, you have to rate it. So obviously, note the answer here. ISO 27001 is most often called as ISMS, Information Security Management System. It is a framework to implement security. It is not a maturity framework. So obviously B is not our choice. The third one here is plan, do, check, and act, PDCA model. So you will see this for sure in any kind of ISO model, ISO framework for, let's say, 27001 or 27002, 27005, 17, 18, whatever, right? This PDCA cycle is very closely integrated in all these particular frameworks. And how does it work is, you plan your security, understand your environment, then plan it, then secure it, do it, then do some evaluation, let's say through pen testing, through vulnerability assessment, risk assessment, and those kind of things. And then whatever the gaps you find, then you act on that. And that is called as a continuous improvement cycle, which is very much integrated in most of the ISO framework as well. Even though other framework also, they recommend following PDCA, and this is a cyclic approach. It is not a one time activity. After you are done with one round, again you have to go and periodically do the same thing again and again. So I would say, plan, do, check, and act, PDCA, option C is the right answer here. Next option is Six Sigma maturity model. It is more from, you can say, a manufacturing perspective, not especially focused for a security perspective here. So we'll not go with D as well. So to conclude, option C is the right option here, which is PDCA model. I hope you're liking it. We just crossed 100, and we are aiming to cross more and more milestone in the coming future. So with that said, I wish you all the best for your CISSP preparation. Do share, subscribe, like, and share to other people also who are preparing for CISSP. And I will see you in the next video.